So in case you live in the moon, Ant-Man is the latest movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And by that, what I mean is it's the first movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with a fresh coat of paint. Okay, I jest. Ant-Man actually gets points for being different from its predecessors both structurally and from a storytelling aspect. However, that doesn't change the fact that it just isn't all that great either. So now that I've given away my opinion, let's talk Pants Man. It starts out showing Hank Pym splitting up with S.H.I.E.L.D. for not respecting his technology, and then we get introduced to Scott Lang being released from prison and we see his affection for his daughter. So then Hank recruits Scott to break into his old company's building and steal technology from his old protege, who is not important beyond being the bad guy for the movie. Events unfold from there and we have our film. The issue that hangs over Ant-Man like a person hangs over, well, Ant-Man, is that there isn't any tension at all, ever. Which is bad because all movies are essentially built around tension. It can be tension between characters or it can be built via danger, but Ant-Man never gets around to creating any. They seem to be building towards some tension between Hank and his daughter, Evangeline Lilly's Hope, but it never comes to a head. They just resolve all and come out fine and dandy. The lack of tension then in the third act is mainly the fault of the villain. When he threatens people, he simply stands there staring at them while Scott decides his next plan of attack. However, it's hard to escape the fact that he just isn't menacing or interesting in the slightest anyway. For once though, it isn't for lack of screen time. He's established as the son Hank never had, but who he pushed away for getting power hungry, but all he ever does in the screen time is remind you of that. No development, no story beyond the one his spine is attached to. There's a whole plot thread about Hank trying to redeem him, but when the guy's dealing with Hydra, he kinda loses sympathy from me. He also happens to be the exact same villain as Jeff Bridges was in Iron Man, which is stupid because he was also the worst thing about Iron Man, and he was Jeff Bridges. This guy though, he isn't even Jeff Bridges, so that sucks for him. However, Ant-Man is far from without merit. The characters are mostly engaging, and if not, they're at least fun to watch, and the movie does have a few good laughs. The problem there is that Marvel's brand of humour is so trademarked now that it's almost easy to see coming. Still, Michael Pena is funny. He isn't in the movie much, and I couldn't tell you his character's name, but he's funny. All in all, Ant-Man is not a bad movie, there just wasn't anything which was quite worth the price of admission. The shrinking and ant controlling are used well to create some solid action sequences, but the climactic fight isn't particularly interesting, and the science of the shrinking is played with so fast and loose that you sort of just give up trying to follow it and let the movie tell you all how it's working as it goes along. Having seen it, I get why Edgar Wright left the project. It's very much held back by the overarching franchise. It feels like some major people were meant to deal with some major consequences towards the end, or even die, but due to the restrictions of people having to show up in other properties being the main hook of this whole expanded universe, it's all written around so that Ant-Man can show up in Civil War. A movie that I grow less excited for with every step it takes towards release. But anyways, that's Pants Man. Have you seen it? Great! I can't honestly say it makes any difference to me, but let us know what you thought below if your opinion's all that important. For now, from me, it's adios, goodbye, and enjoy your life.